Hello and welcome back for another What's for Dinner video. I'm Courtney if you're new here, and I share these What's for Dinner videos on my channel every single Friday. So if you love What's for Dinner videos as much as I do, then make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any of the meal inspiration. But in this video, I'm sharing 4 of the meals that our family has had this past week, plus a dessert. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and let's get on into it. All of these are super budget friendly and very easy to make. Tonight we're going to make something called kicken chicken. If you have a Zaxby's near you, then you probably know what that is. It's one of my favorite things to get there. But to make that, I've got some Texas toast, some chicken strips, some buffalo sauce and ranch, and that's all you need for it. And I'm making it in my Instant Pot. Y'all, I got an Instant Pot. Well, Travis got it for me. So I'm excited to be trying out some recipes. If you have any really good recipes for Instant Pot that you like, then let me know in the comments down below, because we're going to be making all the things. But first, we're just going to follow the instructions on the back of the bag for the air fryer for the chicken. So 360 for 11 to 12 minutes. For the Texas toast, I'm just going to butter it and put some garlic salt on it. Now we add the chicken, and I'm making 3 of the actual sandwiches, so I'm going to do 6 chicken strips. For the toast, we're just sticking it in here on 320 for about 3 minutes and see how that goes. Now to assemble the sandwich, I think we ended up cooking the toast for 4 minutes, and it's actually very crispy, which is exciting. And we put the butter side on the inside just because that's what we wanted to do. So I've got 2 chicken strips. I'm gonna pour some hot sauce over it, that buffalo sauce rather. As much or as little as you want, and some ranch. This is one of the messiest sandwiches you can get from there, but it's so yummy. And voila! On our fancy paper plate. Our dishwasher stopped draining in the middle of a load. So that's what we're dealing with, and we're trying not to have to wash any dishes until they come to look at it. So this is what we've got, and we're just gonna have some Doritos on the side probably. So this is our yummy supper for tonight. We are also gonna do a little dessert, super easy. I'm sure you've seen the little dessert shells that you can get at Walmart. But my trick to make these a little bit softer, or to add just a little bit of flavor, is to add just a little bit of Sprite or 7-Up into it. Like if you're using them left over or something and they're hardened a little bit, you can soften them up with some of that. Just put some strawberries on top. And some of this glaze. Did not mean to get sugar-free, but it's okay. This is one of my favorite things that my grandma used to have for us at her house. And of course, some Cool Whip on top. Yum. Super easy. Tonight we're doing hot dogs on the grill, and then I'm gonna cook some corn on the cob in the air fryer, as well as make some French fries in the air fryer. And so I'm going to do the corn first, since that'll take the longest and it stays hot for a really long time, so that'll give it some time to cool down. And then we'll do the potatoes, and then the hot dogs last. For the corn on the cob, I'm going to put some olive oil on it, just do some salt and pepper, and then we can butter it after. I'm gonna cook the corn on 370, and I'll start out cooking it for 14 minutes and see how that goes. While the corn's cooking, we're going to go ahead and do the fries. Travis is cutting them up. He cut off the back side so that it's flat while he's cutting them, and he's already cut up one We didn't peel it, but you can just do that to your own personal preference. We'll put a little bit of oil on them before putting them in the Instant Pot, and then when they come out, we will season them with some Lowry seasoning salt. Okay, we cut up 4 potatoes and then I tossed them in some olive oil, and we're gonna cook them on 380 for about 12 to 15-ish minutes. I'll start with 13. I'm really excited. These look really good. Now we get to toss them with some Lowry seasoning salt. So here it is all plated up. This corn is absolutely huge now that I've got it on a plate, but I love corn on the cob. And then we've got my hot dog with just some ketchup, mustard, and onions. I do like having slaw on it too, but I didn't have any made up. And then the air fryer French fries turned out really good. I'm excited to try them since they're homemade and in the air fryer. We are loving the air fryer so far, but this is what's for supper tonight. Tonight we're keeping it super simple. We're actually doing supper a little bit later. It's like 7 o'clock right now, but better late than never. Travis had requested spaghetti this week, so we're just doing some spaghetti. We're using the Hunt's garlic and herb sauce, and we'll add some Italian seasoning, and then Travis likes to add just a little bit of sugar, just a pinch. And I'm actually gonna make mine into a spaghetti grilled cheese. If you've never had a spaghetti grilled cheese, you definitely should try it. We are out of regular bread though, so I'm using sourdough bread. Hopefully it'll still taste just as good. And I actually like to make the bread into like some garlic bread. So I'm gonna season that with some margarine and some garlic salt. I'm getting my water boiling, and then we'll start the noodles in the sauce. Adding a little bit of Italian seasoning to it. Probably, what, half teaspoon? A level spoonful of sugar added to it, just to add a little bit of sweetness to it, because that's how Travis likes his. If you're new to my channel, you may not already know, but I actually don't like meat in my spaghetti, so we won't be adding meat. So this will be a meatless meal. For the garlic bread part of it, I'm just doing some butter and garlic salt, or margarine, whichever you want to call it. I just call it butter, it's whatever. I've got a little bit of butter heated up in the pan, and then I've got my bread in there. I'm gonna add the spaghetti and then some mozzarella cheese on top. I forgot to mention that, but it holds it together a little bit better and makes it extra yummy. And all of its yumminess. I love a good spaghetti grilled cheese. Everybody else is just having regular spaghetti, and I made some garlic bread for them in the air fryer, but I've got to be a little extra with the spaghetti grilled cheese. But this is what's for supper tonight. Tonight I'm making a taco bake, and for that it's really simple. I've just got a pound of ground beef, some taco seasoning, half a cup of milk, a can of cheddar cheese, a bag of chili cheese Fritos, and the recipe that I'm following, I'll leave it in the description box below, but it calls for a whole bag, but I did get into them, so we're dealing with like 3/4 cup of bag, but it's cool. And then I'm gonna do a mixture of mozzarella and sharp cheddar cheese as well. So I do already have the oven preheating to 350, and I'll go ahead and brown the ground beef and, you know, mix the taco seasoning together and everything like normal. I also will need to go ahead and put the corn chips in the bottom of my pan. So that's what we'll do first. I am using the chili cheese Fritos just because I thought that that would taste better than the regular Fritos. It would give it a little bit more flavor. Just spread them out all over the bottom. It didn't take the whole bag, yay. Now I get to snack while I cook. So these two things, the cheddar cheese soup mix and the half a cup of milk, we're gonna use to make like a sauce that I'm gonna pour over the ground beef. So I'm just gonna pour both of these into a saucepan and heat it on the stove until it's smooth. Since I've got my taco meat drained and then the taco seasoning mixed in, we're just gonna pour all of the taco meat, then pour this soup mix on top of that, and then put the cheese on top. Y'all, it is smelling so good in here. I wish you could smell it right now. Between this and the rice that I made while that was cooking, it smells so good in here. Now I just need to get it plated. The rice I made on the side was just this Knorr pasta sides, the herb and butter kind. The kids absolutely love rice, so I decided to make some of that on the side too. But this is what's for supper tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed all of the meals we made this week. This one just looks so good to me. Out of the ones that we've had, all the air fryer recipes were really good too. If you want to see more air fryer recipes, then let me know. I'm sure we're going to be wearing that air fryer out because it just makes everything taste good and it's so easy to use. I'm pretty sure the one I got was actually on sale. Travis found it on Amazon and it was a good deal, so I'll link it down below if you want to see it because I feel like everybody needs an air fryer in their life. I cannot believe I have not gotten one until now because it's amazing. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already, make sure to subscribe so that you can get plenty more meal inspiration where this came from. But I will see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.